Hey!
Hi, people.
Whoa, we just crossed the streams of intros right there. Hi, everybody, this is Soda727.
This is Mario Sonic Gamer, and today we are reading this monstrosity of a story. I have no idea why I got myself into this, but I'm not getting myself out of it now.
And I enjoy his pain. But, unfortunately, this will be shared pain.
Oh, God. Alright, so, we are reading Spell Cards and Keyblades today, my least favorite fanfic of all time, but there's a catch here. We will be reading it through Gizoogle.
And if you don't know what Gizoogle is, it is a Google search engine that puts it through Ebonic translations. So, let me read you a quick quote of the foreword? Is that what it's called? The author foreword?
Yeah, sure.
Uh, Please note that the beginning of this rap is OC heavy, yo. That is, of course, a derivative on that
Please
very same
note
line
this.
is the beginning of the story is OC heavy.
Yeah.
So, as you can see, there's a big difference, but the meaning is still there in translation.
Yeah. So,
This will be an interesting one, and it's long, too.
it's not going to be interesting at all. Believe me, it's not going to be interesting. It's going to be boring.
Well, by interesting, I mean the cries of your pain interesting.
Jesus Christ. Alright. So, let's start here. We're going to be trading off as we go along because this story is way too long to assign parts.
And probably
Alright.
too many people.
So, Heartless has taken Gensokyo props to the efforts of a hateful shadow. Reimu has been sealed, and now hope lies on the Shrine Maiden's allies in the three visitors from These Nuts Castle. No, this rap is heavy on gameplay mechanics. Alright, let's begin. I'll start. No, this is freestyled up in the deal with the viewer to Toho cast into them. Heartless and Keyblades is a mystery until after explained about these, and you can put that on your toast for reals. Also note that there will be no specific timeline set for either the TH or the KH cast worlds for reals. I'm already regretting this.
Yep.
Also note there might be slight chisels or none to the Toho cast tracksuits, as well as some Heartless. Please also keep up in mind that I might make Heartless up in order to move to the rap along. I'ma leave a notice before the chapter begin if I do add original gangsta Heartless. Yo, hope you gonna enjoy. For playing and what the fuck I be saying, please note that the beginning of this rap is OC heavy, yo! Please bear with it as I belizzle this up along the way.
It just
Yeah, I'm
needs.
sure you will.
It just needs. This is a parody.
Jesus Christ.
Please
I'm
support the
already
official
regretting
release. You want me to get the first section?
Please, I'm already regretting life. I need to contemplate what I've done.
I think we all need to because we're both here. Gensokyo, a patch of island sailed away from the ghetto. Our slick asses lived up into Dizzle by a bargain barrier. A paradise of four yokai gods and some humans, yo. But a prison for one particular being. The Misty Lake is a big-ass lake that rests on the foot of Yokai Mountain. It's home to the Nuff spirits.
Enough spirits.
It be fairies of yokai over and over up in the far in the far back of the lake. Yeah, not far enough to reach the Yokai Mountain. There be a single little small ass island. On this island, there be a big ass red mansion that gives the impression of being cold ass hill castle. My willpower has decreased by 50. We even be having big ass clock tower as part of the architecture. That's your favorite line so far.
Oh my fucking.
There's barely a handful of windows visible from the outside. The mansion itself is surrounded by a spectacular garden with one big ass red gate that surrounds the straight up bushy trees that seem to embrace the mansion outer walls, and of course, water from the lake that surrounds the island. Oh God.
Oh my god, you want me to take over?
No, 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 no. We keep this in
Alright.
sections so we lose our sanity at a similar pace.
Alright.
This is the Scarlet Devil Mansion, home to Amelia Scarlet, a vampire, and along with her also lives fairies that work for her as maids. A thugged out dragon yokai, a straight up gifted but unmoving magician, and a
I
little
don't
small
remember those.
a little small ass demon, oddly enough, a human with the galactic powers over time and space.
Fucking god.
There is more vampire whose ass until the damn motherfucking years before her men lock inside a room, and then happens to be Remilia's own little sister. On the island itself living two Mo brings two shadows that came to the unnatural means, but it seemed to live peacefully with the Scarlet Mansion neighbors. But appearances can be deceiving.
Alright.
I swear to God, I'm gonna take this recording, and I'm gonna cut it up, and make a sins counter, everything wrong with counter for this story.
Yeah, also, first of all, may I say, we totally need to know what exactly this is, because it's not like we're already educated in Toho and or Kingdom Hearts if we're reading this.
I don't know who Sora is. Who is Sora? Can't be a spiky-haired protagonist that wields a thing called a Keyblade and fights Heartless.
Yeah, that's his only defining traits, apparently, according to this guy. Alright. Yo, so early up in the morning, every last motherfucking thing seems laid back enough to suggest a cold-ass little calm and uneventful dizzle, yo. But that'd be all about the chisel. A sudden roar accompanied by enough motherfucking explosions on the right side of the mansion's gate, destroy any hopes of peace, and on the down low my players up in the area had. Pale-skinned hoe with long, wavy white afro and red eyes, busting a gold necklace, and opened, Why are we doing this?
Cause I love to hear you pay.
An open dark blue vest with silver borders, a purple sleeveless shirt. This is one of like 50 times that this happens. And a long ass black skirt that covers that pimpy tail, that freaky bitch has no legs. Looks desperate, breathing rapidly all up in her grill while hiding behind a tree with a look on her sweaty grill that reveals the fright coursing all up in her entire being. Callie presses it back that tree as though trying to push her motherfucking ass inside of it. And after that freaky bitch hears two more explosions to her far left, and takes a thugged out deep breath and say to her motherfucking ass, good, I lost her motherfucking ass.
You know what, I just want to interject for a moment. I want to see someone actually write a fanfiction in Ebonics.
Fucking god. From the branch above Callie's head, a biatch mockingly said, oh, for sure you lost me, aight? The thing is, even if I lose you, I can easily find you with my left eye, you twit. Yeah, you know, left eye. Left eye powers.
Not your right eye, your left eye powers.
Not your third eye, your left eye. Callie trembles as she forces her motherfucking ass to look up to peep a bitch with light orange afro that reaches just above her lower back. Yo, you lizard-like right eye, and a funky-ass black left eye with a red lizard-like pupil that seemed to be surrounded by white flames. Yo, she wears a chronic beret on her hair with a ghost stuff. Why are there two paragraphs of this? What reason? With a gold star to the left of a hollow head, an open chronic vest showing off a biatchly figure, which is covered by a slightly stained white shirt, and what the fuck should be a long-ass chronic skirt has been ripped up in half, showing off the biatch's legs. It shows off even more of a pimpin' body by busting up pair of brown shorts with two little-ass, small-ass pockets that reach just above her knees. Kimmy grins all up in the frightened hole beneath her, opens her left hand to prepare a big-ass fireball, and just before tossing it on Callie's head, her grill turns intense with a vile smile as a big-ass booty say, boom. There'll be a banging and banging explosion that rattles the entire island, and Callie now screams and runs, sorta hovers. Yeah, that. As though a game is on the line, and wherever a pimply tail can take her motherfucking ass. Yo, still standing on that tree branch? Yeah, Kimmy looks I lost. Fucking. Kimmy looks to the right of the island where Callie's hustling to. Them greens say to their motherfucking ass, "Oh, what the fuck would I do without Callie to pick on? I ain't talking about chicken and gravy, bitch. Probably something drastic." After saying that, that Dunkadelico takes flight and goes on up and up until she at least 10 feet above the trees. Then claps her hands together and starts praying. Her ripped skirt and open vest start flailing about as though Banging Gust was pushing its way around. Okay, enough fan service. Get to the next scene. And then Kimmy's entire body and thread start shining bright yellow. Yeah, someone didn't piss on her. In a gangbanging flash of blinding light, that glowing biatch becomes a massive snake-like dragon with dark chronic scales that turn black against the light, long thin whiskers that grow from the sides of a snout, and a pair of fins for ears, big-ass jagged pearly teeth, a thugged-out, dangerous-looking yellow right dragon eye, and a glowing red left eye. Kimmy rides Laurel and moves swiftly after Callie, shouting, "Run, little Chibble! This dragon is bored and hungry." Bored is in bold for a reason, because it's exactly what the audience is feeling all throughout the story. The author predicted his own fate there.
I'm pretty sure the author was trying to do capitalize for emphasis, but that's capitalization, not balding. And yeah, I am grossly
Yes,
bored.
I am very bored. That was perfectly describing the audience. Nice
Although-
fourth wall breaking.
I have to say, she takes flight and goes up until she's at least 10 feet above the trees. Yeah, very far away. 10
Yes.
feet.
10 feet. I'm very impressed.
That's like 10 whole steps. Okay, time for... Oh, great. I got a longer one. After Kimi transforms, Callie squeals with the fright and flees faster. Though her big-ass booty still don't give a fuck where her big-ass booty should run to. As the freaky bitch hovers rapidly, that thugged out bitch cries her motherfucking ass. Stupid dragon is mad, homie. I must hide, yo, but I don't give a fuck where. I need that on a shirt.
Oh my god.
Yoshi looks up at the sky and shouts, "But I didn't do anything to dizzle, dog. Why is you trying to bust a cap in me, son?" In the hopes that Kimi would leave her riding solo. Callie's fears is fed further when Kimi replies, "I howled at you. I be bugging out you hungry, dog. Just break me off some scissors and I might spare your head. You know, y'all know that shit, motherfucker. Don't worry, dog. As long as that head remains, you can reconstruct."
Jesus Christ.
Gee, yeah, God.
Fucking god.
This gives straight up no comfort to the shadow yokai, only making her move faster. When did Rumia get in here?
I don't know, but this girl is just fucking... I don't know what's going on, nor do I really care. This author is not good at investing people in his scenes.
Sorry, I had a little interruption, but it's over.
Uh,
The dragon winds back. The Junkalictic hoe takes a thugged out deep breath. Her grill fills with fire, and a witch straight up sudden forward thrust. Her big ass booty straight up is a big ass fireball that is followed by three smaller fireballs. Callie is now hyperventilating as her dope ass desperately flies for safety, yo. But she knows her dope ass is doomed. If she flies high, Kimi will get her, yo. But she keeps moving on around on the ground that she ain't gonna get fired. Yo, she shows some trips even though her dope ass ain't got hairy leg. What? To trip with?
what the fuck?
The I'm guessing if this wasn't if this wasn't through Gizoogle, I still wouldn't know what was happening.
Yeah, she's got a ghost tail. Yeah. She tripped somehow. She tripped on the air.
You know, I'm a ghost. I have not done that. I don't know how to do that. That is a
I don't know
skill.
how to trip on the air. I don't know how that even happens when you do have legs.
Okay, I'm gonna restart this line because I stopped midway.
Yeah.
Yo, she somehow trips even though her dope ass ain't got hairy ass legs to trip with, and then falls on her face sliding on the ground for a little bit before coming to the gangbanging full stop. Callie spits the dirt from her grill as her big ass booty slowly gets up, and that's when she noticed a strange formation of rocks in front of her motherfucking ass. I'm gonna have to like wash my mouth out after this.
Oh my god.
They be looking at like a thugged out door of sorts with two gray with two whitish gray rocks supporting the over rock at the same color on top, all resting on the ground that seems to be raised behind the stones, hinting at being able to provide some cover, yo. But getting up there won't be easy as fuck, seeing as some of the rocks on the sides so close together. Aren't you a ghost? You can fly
Seriously.
through things. Trust me, I know.
Seriously.
The home and fire bizzle that are right getting closer, and Kimmy crackling above Callie's heading on the skies, yo. But that's when Callie with rethugs something.
Rethugs?
I'm not kidding you. That this is anyone watching this. This is spelled Rethugz. Rethugs.
Great.
Beautiful. Yo, she smacks the side of her own head with her left hand and said, "Geez."
This part is genius, by the way, let me tell you.
Okay, I can't wait to read it. Yo, she smacks the side of her own head with the left hand and says, "Geez, I'd be such an idiot, son. I can turn the fuck into a gangbanging, finger licking, dirty ass shadow."
How do you forget that? How? How? How do you
In that moment, her pale skin turns translucent black, with her wavy white afro becoming smoother. Her eyes lose pupil as they start to grow red. Her gold fat.
You know that.
Yeah, her gold rope remains the same, yo, but the silver borders on the vest, only visible from a piece of threads on her now, turn golden for some unexplainable reason.
Swear
Ladies
to
and
Christ, the
gentlemen,
costume porn makes up like 80% of this story. It's so boring.
ladies and gentlemen, this is the very definition. That last statement, that last part of that last sentence, the run-on sentence, by the way, is the very definition of this fan fiction for some
Yeah.
unexplainable reason.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the fact that I don't get it when people transform the clothes also transform. That never made any sense to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Once up in her shadow form, Callie rushes inside the rock formation and avoids being hit by the homing fireballs, though her pimply tail gets a little singed. You're a ghost. And you're a shadow. How does your tail should not have physical form in a ghost form. But as a shadow, it should even have less physical form. The fireballs impact on the ground right up in front of the rocks, causing the ground to shake along with the thugged out, deafening explosion, and a thick cloud of dust raised to the sky. Kimmy's still up in her dragon form, looks around the area, closing her right eye, looking with her left. Everything looks black with white shades on the outlines up in that eye, yo. But game forms look red, green, blue, and depending on the body temperatures, in juicy waves. Juice waves. Sorry. After looking around for Callie's red silhouette for on some minute, Kimmy turns a human form with a funky ass blinding yellow flash shrugs, then casually says, "I seems to vaporize her and shit. Too bad." That
Jesus
I need
Christ.
on a shirt.
God.
Then flies to the back of the island, whistling whistling an alright little tune
Night!
an alright little tune for a motherfucking ass. On the ground, after the smoke clears, the strange rocks have been turned blackish purple. Well, you changed a grayish, normal looking color rock to black purple. How do you do that?
I don't.
I mean, you can try and burn a rock.
I hate my life.
The space all up in the two rocks have expanded, and hollowed rocks emitting eerie dark blue glow that protected the entire area. Excuse me. Around with some stone formation that from the fireballs, but there ain't a single ass around to witness such an event, so the rocks returned to their whitish gray color, making themselves look harmless once more. What?
Inside the. Okay. Before I get started, let me recap. How many things have we established about Toho?
Logic doesn't apply in Toho, but nothing in this fiction, this story, we have established about Toho. All we established is that there's a lake, a mountain with yokai. We don't even know what this yokai are. If we didn't know about Toho canon, it's not explained to us at all. So, for whatever we mean, that could be cotton men.
Yeah, that's fair, but like, what have they taught us about Kingdom Hearts?
Nothing at all yet. They've just...
That's another thing. They've just gone on about these two stupid OCs that nobody really cares about.
Oh yeah, we also learned that the character does not have hairy legs.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh boy.
Alright. Yo, inside the rocks, what the fuck Callie thought was just a little small asshole to hide in straight up a massive cave. You know, because that works. Too big ass to be underneath that little small ass island on the lake. Yet Callie don't seem to be able to realize all this bullshit. The cave is lit by a straight up damn dark blue glow on the edges. Rocky beams seem to be supporting the roof from falling. The ground is so dark, it'd be as if there ain't no ground at all. And deep in the fuck in the cave, the dim blue glow gets swallowed up by a thugged out dark purple glow. To Callie, this Syrian dark cave feels like paradise.
This feels like
It
hell to
ain't
me.
nothing, but it's so cold. So mysteriously on the down low, yo. But more blingingly, it's straight up dark. Say, something the gang banging, finger licking, dirty ass shadow yokai like Callie appreciates straight up much. After looking around for a funky ass bit, Callie whistles with surprise and says, "Wow, whose ass knew such a straight up those place existed under this whack little island? Y'all know that shit, motherfucker."
I know it's just but I imagine a sass.
Yo, she starts floating deeper the fuck into the dark and silent cave, admiring the strange dark rocky roof, odd rock formations on the ground that be looking like they could spring the fuck in the game, strange bumps to be looking like big ass black pimples with purple pus flowing out, and that when a big ass booty sees another peculiar thing.
Okay, I want to bring up a small continuity error here. There's a lot. How can she see?
Yeah.
That's
Oh no,
all I have.
she's a shadow yokai apparently, just fuck.
Ruby can't see through her own shadows. Yet she's considered a shadow yokai, so... But continuity error pointed out. Let's continue.
Yo, she quickens her pace, flying quickly towards the back of the cave, where the dim blue light is replaced by a thugged out dark purple glow that emanates from a cold-ass little central spot on the back of the hollowed cave. A wide grin takes over Callie's grill as that Dunkadelic coat turns back to a human form, though big-ass booty still lacks legs, so maybe it's semi-human form, and when her ass is all just all them steps away from the purple glowing source, the motherfucking orbs of light drizzle down from the ceiling, making the shadow yokai fly back. Then these lights start circling softly around that dark source, making 3 lines. The farthest and inner line circle clockwise, while the center line circles counterclockwise, all circling straight up softly and all up in the same time, emanating a warning light to keep Callie away. Why am I doing this?
Why are you doing this?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yo, chilling on the background, that Dunkadelic takes a funky ass bed. He done that dark source and realized it ain't nothing but a towering dark translucent purple crystal with funky ass black flame, a gang-banking finger licking dirty ass shadow flame up in its center. The odd flame has a gray center, while the body itself is black and the outline is purple. Looking all up in the crystal, Callie say that flame calls my dirty ass. It's mine. I want this shit. I want the flame! Yo, she pushes her motherfucking ass off the ground, feeling a strange surge of juice flowing all up in her. Without any hesitation, she seems to fly above the circling lights. The orbs of light, though seemingly harmless, rise up and form some sort of dome with light beams that form a polygonal net between them, yo, but Callie ain't gonna stop. Yo, she boldly pushes on, surrounding the body with a purple flame that smokes the light up and allows Callie safe passage all up in the dome-like net. You know, because she couldn't have just done that when the dragon lady was chasing her.
Also, I do want to mention, Callie is now Smeagol.
Yes. My precious!
My precious flame! I don't know what that was.
Put your motherfucking choppers up if you feel this. What's As it's through, she lands right up in front of the castle. Crystal gazes upon its glorious and dark, eerie glow, raises her left hand, then touches it with a grin on her face. The second that Donkey Helico touches it, the orb of light scatter all up in the cave. And now, strange yellow dots with the what the fuck be looking like antennas fill the floor and walls of the cave. While this happens, the shadowy flame slowly makes its way out of the crystal and into Callie's chest. Oh my.
Chest burster.
That flame, it just meant this woman. Why, how could it do that?
How could you do this to me? Okay.
Once inside a chest, a towering crystal buzzes, and 3 tiny crystal pieces, followed by a big-ass crystal chunk with 3 prongs springing from its top, float toward Kimmy, lifted right in her hand and hover just above that shit. You know, because that's what I do when I get a face full of boobs.
You know I would.
Yo, she somehow already knows what the fuck these is for. With a wicked grin on her face, that Dorkadelico turns around to peek the increasing number of yellow dots and antennas and starts cackling loudly, raising both hands up in celebration. 5 minutes pass, and although every last motherfucking thing seems laid back up and getting so kill some yokai and humans that is sensitive to juice waves, fear there is more to this pace than meets the eye. And thus, this has brought Transformers into this.
Yeah, okay. Freaking Mega you even
Alright,
Starscream and Megatron.
I've decided I'm not going to read this entire thing, but we have to get to at least the point with the Gappy whenever he tries to save Rainbow.
Do you know
We
what
just
this
end
sword
it
is made
there.
out of?
We just have to end it there.
Yes.
After that.
I
Alright,
can't.
so
My mind.
that'll
But
be the
I
end
like
of the
how,
story, so.
like, energy waves is always referred to juice waves. Now I want to read Harry Potter in Ebonics.
Oh god, this is a really long one.
You want to trade halfway? Oh no,
Alright.
it's not that long.
Oh, okay, good.
The Hakare Shrine, a laid-back and lovely shrine up on the eastern border of Gensokyo, set on top of a tall mountain, ever gotten the laid-back land, as well as the border that separates Gensokyo from the outside ghetto. Right back up in your motherfucking asses. What am I doing with my life? Upon reaching the top of the long stairs, the tall, worn red gates that straight up original gangster thing that greet any visitor in its left. From the deal with the view of the shrine itself sits the extension for the Moria Shrine.
What? When was that a thing? First of all, the Hakare Shrine and the Moria Shrine are nowhere near close to each other. Second of all, why would you want to set up an extension right next to a rivaling faith? Third of all, this isn't the Yokai Mountains if the Hakare Shrine is here.
Fourth of all, Rainbow would have destroyed that as soon as the builders got there. Further up ahead, following the stone path, is the main shrine with the donation box up in front. It would be straight up empty, yo, but props to the help of the two half yokai, so that's 1 yokai and 1 human. It sometimes gets them all scattered coins and papers skrillers inside. Paper skrillers inside. Okay. To the left be a funky ass bending spring. Into the right, the stone path that nails up as it reaches for the Shraven living house. That surprisingly big ass backyard used for hustling the storage doggy den up on the forest end. And behind the storage doggy den be a pimpin' big ass lake. I like the term storage doggy den. Very colorful if you ask me. The shrine itself surrounded by trees and bushes, and during spring, flowers turn the shrine to the fucking flowers turn the shrine to fucking marvelous and dope sight. Though to Dizzle, that ain't the case. Translator's note: to Dizzle means today. On the back of the shrine, behind the living house, or living quarters, is various dummy sets on the ground that's surrounded by a narrow stone path, which ends right before reaching the greenhouse that the rest of the leaf left of the storage house, which is surrounded by trees and bushes that wanted to get inside of the shit. To Dizzle should be no ordinary day other than To Dizzle should be no different than any other but there's some signs that suggest the contrary. I'm suggesting you learn how to put together sentences. For starters, Rika Okan, I can't pronounce that. If you could pronounce that, I'd be grateful.
What is it?
For starters.
For starters, Rika on Kami. On Kami, there you go.
Rika Okami, the shrine's loyal maid and familiar in Shinigami. Suzaku, the bird of a million, is nowhere up in sight. Okay, first off, they're implying that these are Reimu's Shinigami? Is that what they're implying? Because I'm completely confused.
I don't fucking know.
Because Reimu had a robot made in PC98.
Well, this has a lot of inside jokes, I guess. I guess this guy did other fics. I never bothered to look them up, but this has characters that I would guess are from those.
Gee, I want to know where the bird of a million's from.
So, what's stupid, though, is because he's trying to explain, like, okay, this is what Toho is, and this is what Kingdom Hearts is, and yet he's all like, okay, you don't know what those are, but you know what my fanfics based on these franchises are, so you already know what these characters that I made that are so definitive are.
I believe, I'm no writer, that's for sure. But as an avid reader, I can tell you, if you don't have a reason for a character, don't make them a character. Do not name drop them if you don't have a reason. So, that is, I believe, 2 rules violated right there.
Something else. Be subtle with how you explain your character. Don't get the costume porn out right the way. Just have them, like, certain scenes where just, like, he rubbed his brown hair, or he dusted off his red shirt. Or maybe have scenes where they're actually, like, you learn their character traits. Like, don't just be like, no, they had brownish gold eyes and brown hair and a red shirt, and they just have no other defining traits. You just need to let the story tell itself.
Also, if I may add another good example of how to describe characters, like I said, I'm no writer, but I believe this is a good way to do it from avid reading, is, man, I hate it when her red eyes just pierce into me. You can do stuff like that. Have dialogue between characters that explain it. Like, hey, did you see, I don't know, Reimu? Oh, you mean the one that wears the Shrine Maiden and works at the Hakare Shrine? Yeah, that one. Simple. Anywho, okay, let's continue. Another odd sight is that there's no motherfucking drinking chronic or the snizzing porch sitting Reimu Hakare, the Shrine Maiden and guardian of Gizoogle, is known to do on the thugged out everyday basis. It is almost mid-dizzle now, and from the skies just above the red gate in front of the shrine, a well-known visitor arrives. A pimp with the short, unkept brown hair, brown goldish eyes, busting a thugged-out, dark, violet shirt, a pair of black, baggy-ass pants with 6 silver zippers. Why do you need 6?
Oh my fucking god.
That deal of thug little pockets on each side, a pair of brown boots, and white socks. Well, if he's wearing boots, we shouldn't be able to see the socks, especially if he's wearing pants. And a golden bracelet with a light chronic jewel and a bang right wrist. Flies forth and lands up in front of the donation box. His name is Alan Imoto Lichyo. I know I didn't pronounce it right.
Why does he need such a fancy name?
I'm Yakari. I will gap everyone that has the most interesting names. I will never gap anyone that is named Bob, Joe, Riley. Just Ryan. You know, names. They
You
all
know,
have to be.
names that actual people actually have.
Anywho. Okay. But it fits to be called Allie, yeah. Original,
Ale.
giving you a long ass character name, a shortened version. I want to see someone that doesn't have a shortened version name in the story that has a ridiculously long name. And ever since he entered Ginsoki along with his little player, Kaio. Okay, let me break this down. A 3-word name. That is the main character. Let me tell you how much thought he put into his second character. What 3 letters come first? K-Y-O. Got it. All up in Yukari Gaps. Yeah, Gappy, literally. His thugged out little punk ass come fast players with the Hakare Shrine Man, which up in turn has got his ass like all them yokai players as well, so he has a harem of Gensokyo residents. That can't go wrong at all. Dude approaches to the notion box, pull out all them gold silver coins from his fucking left pocket, unloads them all and the fuck into the donation box, then grabs a red, white, entwined. Oh, sorry, my reading was just bad with that. Red and white entwined rope above the box and pulls and rings the bell twice before starting his thugged out little prayer.
Alright, I'm gonna read this part, and then the next part is like the last thing, I think.
Oh, God.
Alright. A moment passes by, and Ale quickly notices something's off. Dude opens his fucking left eye to look towards the edge of the building, quickly realizes something is missing. Rainbow ain't peeked. Riga grilled to peep, whose ass donated something that amuses his ass to no ends. Dude bows to finish his thugged out little prayer but forgets to ring the bell when his thugged out ass starts whooping fast, and a cold ass little chill takes his chest with each whooping. Yo, sounding worried, I loudly asks, Rainbow, bitch! Rika, bitch! Is that about there?
I want someone to legitly, that's not Marissa, refer to Reimu as that. Reimu, bitch!
His breathing quickens when there is no reply. Now as that thug struts up in a rush toward the living quarters, he nervously and loudly calls, Reimu, Rika, answer me, bitch! Is one of my thugs in there, bitch? Baby, bitch? Suika, bitch? I am bitch? You don't call I a bitch. Everybody fucking...
You don't call me a bitch.
Dude stops from opening the door to peep to the hovering holographic image over the jewel of a hole with long dark afro and what the what is this? What is he talking about? Red ribbon adorning their head, chilling seemingly up in peace. Is this Star Wars? Is there holograms now?
Da 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 behind you, Al. Da 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 da.
Out of nowhere, Bianca's voice loudly say, Behind you, Ale! The moment that smooth motherfucker hears this, Ale turns around in surprise, amazed and a little bit frightened up in the sight that perved out motherfucker sees. Yellow small-ass black creatures with tiny clawed hands, thin hairy-ass legs, pointy feet, yellow eyes, and antennas on their red heads now surround them. A fucking shitload of at least 30 of these things, all jerking and bobbing their heads or looking around acting as though they is harmless. Ale can feel that he's not as harmless as they step the fuck up to be, so without hesitation he focuses for a moment, makes his bracelet grow lightly. A Japanese sword made entirely of light appears on Ale's right hand. Oh god, fuck me, we're already getting into the unnecessary swords. Not a second too soon. Let me explain, once again in my life, why swords are a bad weapon in Gensokyo. Ranged combat!
The only acceptable excuse you can have, and that this is pushing it, is if somehow your sword can shoot laser beams. Which, a good example would be Yomu. Because hers does, quite literally. She uses it to cut bullets at you. Which I don't know how that works. I'm not going to pretend to know how that works. I just know it's awesome. And
perhaps
it works.
Ragnell with Ike. Perhaps Ragnell with Ike. Hell, let's get an Ike cross Toho fic up in here. See how that shit turns out.
I can arrange that.
I fight for my friends.
I fight for my feels.
Without giving much of a warning, enough motherfucking other little creatures jumped toward the boy, and being experienced up in combat, a requirement of living up in Gensokyo, Ale swings the blade of light sideways and dissolves at least 5 of the creatures that dumped him, while knocking away the other 3. Not waiting for them to battle again, Ale moves towards the crew and swings his weapon while shouting, "What is these things, bitch? What the fuck is going down here, bitch? Where's Reimu, bitch?"
Wait, before we continue, I do want to point out, combat experience is not a requirement in Gensokyo. If you want to make it up there and have a better life in Gensokyo, yes it is, but humans don't generally fight, and they live fine.
Humans don't have to fight, but they can if they want. That's the thing, if they want to just be like, fuck the food chain, but you don't have to.
Exactly, so being a requirement in Gensokyo is incorrect.
Yeah. The voice that was rapping to his ass earlier don't reply, so smooth ass cuts away 3 more of those creatures. The pub down motherfucker shouts, "Hello! Mysterious voice!"
Wait,
No.
did he just cut 3 when there was 5? Oh my god, he knows how to make mass out of nowhere. Add that to the powers. Oh
No
wait,
answer.
8. He cut 8.
Okay.
So he's got 1 left.
Alright. No answer. And now one of these creatures has jumped from behind his ass and slashed his back with its claws, making his ass flinch for a moment before turning around, turning the little creature into dust with his weapon. More creatures jump overhead, while 3 others turn to some sort of goop and start crawling around on the ground. And after taking care of the jumping creatures with 1 slash from his sword, he'll be thinking, "They small. Easy as fuck to get rid of you. They's just too enough, dog." And they gotta retreat for now and come back later with reinforcements. Right before straight up same creature, the roughneck defeated not a man to go hard to come back. Spare takes Ale, and without straight up thinking about it, he activates his Yozuragan mode.
No,
a
no,
juice
that
dead
is.
aside from giving it a... Like, seriously, what is this?
Oh, you know, if I was gonna have a mode, I would not call it first off Yozagan mode. That seems like a mouthful to shout. I would call it something like Discount Super Saiyan.
Discount Super Saiyan, exactly.
Or you know what?
Juice.
Better yet, don't even give it a name.
Don't even give it a name, just be like, hey, this is the thing. Okay, cool. A juice dead aside from giving his ass a pair of ethereal dragon wings and turned his wide little fucking eyes the fuck into what the fuck be looking like a starry night sky also gives him a funky ass boost of power. Both other abilities, including the mobile tizzle to duplicate his weapon of light. Cool! Where the fuck is the plot?
Why do we need plot when we have explosions? That is a quote from Michael Bay.
Yeah. This is written by Michael Bay, big surprise. What a twist, said M. Night Shyamalan. Dude claps his hand to duplicate the weapon, and now having 2 swords to light, as well as being able to move faster, he'll waste no time to start beating the living shiznit out as enough the creatures as his smooth ass can, taking up 5 of them with each swings. One of the creatures... God. One of the creatures turns the fuck into a funky ass blob just before Ale's swords hit, and now the only remaining creature around, so Ale tries to strike the ground while hustling above it, but not a goddamn thing happens. Annoyed, Ale shouts, "Come on already! So can I bust a camp up in ya?" The blob, now on wayyy, disappears from sight, as well as the barely visible black mist left by the creatures, Before Ale can even be thinking to thug one, he's surprised once more when that puffed out motherfucker starts hearing some bugging and banging and clicking sounds all around his motherfucking ass. Instead of the little small ass creatures with antennas, all is now surrounded by at least 20 dark, jagged toothed creatures with a metal helmet on their heads, which have an odd swirl on the top. Along with the helmet, these fully smashed up fucking A. We know what these are.
The Knights from Kingdom Hearts.
They're the Knights from Kingdom Hearts, exactly.
They were annoying when they got more powerful. Just wanted to say
exactly. Exactly. Black Nikes with the what?
Black, okay, that's just racist.
Alright, they're wearing Nikes. Cool. I wear my shirt open so you can see my chest. Wear a pair of metal gauntlets on their wrists, having long and sharp red claws, or have an odd red and black ass emblem on their chest. Ale stares at these freshly smoked up creatures and he knows he opened shit with a thugged out, doubtful tone. The puffed down motherfucker say to his dirty ass, "Oh, not good." Okay, now I was wrong. The worst part is at the...
Oh, not good grammar right there.
The next part is at... The worst part is at the next part, and then we'll be ending as soon as I read that.
Do we want to trade off for this one?
Yes, we're going to trade off for this one, because there's going to be one after this that I'm going to read. and then we'll be done.
Okay. So, I believe it's my turn, correct? I've lost
Yeah,
count.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Immediately after the battle begins, I finds up the smooth-ass motherfucker that has struck these freshly smoked up creatures at least 4 times before they fall. And that problem is that all kinds of enough and dumb for his ass alone, even with his Yozagaran mode activated.
Gazanagan, I believe it's pronounced, and I don't really care.
I'm just
It's
gonna,
just my
you know,
stigma
whenever
for
that pops up
pronunciation.
again, if it pops up again, I'm just gonna call it Discount Super Saiyan. And also, very
This is
specific number of times before they can fall.
Really? Oh yeah, that's right.
But Al ain't locked and loaded to give up and flee just yet. Dude is too worried about Reimu, Rika, and all his wild little players from the shrine. So he
I'm
pushes
sure he
on.
is.
So he pushes on, taking them one monster at a time, yet realizing that his smooth ass can't beat them fast enough to make any progress. Yeah, it's called fighting quality with quantity. The Russians did it. They won. By the time the roughneck defeated 8 of these, 4 have already returned and now coming at his ass up in unison. 2 of these creatures start spinning around like tops with the air, with the game-baiting foot raised and successfully deflected. And after successfully deflecting one of the other creatures catches Allie off guard on the left, pushing his ass towards the other of the creatures that already be swinging his fucked up claws around. Reminder, they are upside down, spinning with Nikes on.
Yes.
Dude manages to cover up into time to avoid being struck by another set of claws and decides it's time to leave, even though his heavy ass begs his ass to try again.
I'm making a soundtrack for this now that you said Nikes. Just continue to read this. Come on and slam! You're welcome to the
Can't do it while
jam.
you're doing that.
Come on and slam. You're welcome to
Dude
the
hesitates
jam.
after showing his sign of weakness. Some of these creatures jump towards him. I like to know to cut his ass to shreds with the claws, but a pair of thin, multicolored beams destroy these creatures, saving Alice's game. You're surprised. Alice looks up to the sky and peep Marissa Kursame, the ordinary magician, and Ramir's a long-time player flying on a broom with the slightly annoyed look on her grill above the shrine's gates.
Oh, here we go.
I'm vomiting a little.
Here we go again.
Costume porn, skipping this one.
Please, thank you. Do that.
With fat determination in her voice, Marissa shouts, "Clear the way, Al! Lord sign, Master Spark!"
Give him somebody lewd sign.
You know what? Next time I have Marissa use the Master Spark, I'm gonna request that she says Lud sign.
Jesus Christ.
Ali flies away from the concentration of monsters at the moment Marissa starts shouting up her signature spell. Right after he is safely away, the thug witches with smile big as rainbow-colored beam easily destroys all the creatures up in one strike. Even them that is crouching down and holding on the helmets for protection is done in. Yeah, 'cause, you know, holding your helmet to protect your whole body, real smart. When the Marissa's big bam beam takes a thugged out dirt nap down, what? Okay, apparently the beam has sentience.
The beam died.
I know it died down, but the way it puts it, it took a thugged out dirt nap.
Yep.
Allie takes notice that not even the black mist left behind after defeating the creatures remains. Generally, you put light through black mist, the mist will dissipate through the heat, and, well, it's light. At the landing, taking a funky-ass breath of relief, Allie exclaims, "Fuck you like it ain't no thing. You have saved my game."
At that point, Marisa would say, "Fuck you too, bastard."
Fucking me. That's what he wanted.
I can't see how the exit is.
I was just like, fuck me.
Oh, Marisa sounds especially rude today.
Oh, hey, Minnie.
Hi, Minnie.
Glad
Random
you
Minnie
decided
appears.
to join us.
Do you want to do you want to read with us, Minnie?
No, just listen. That's all.
Okay.
Alright.
Marissa smiles as she lands on the ground in front of Allie, then quickly turns her brief smile into the straight up expression as she asks, "Where the heck is Reimu?" That's probably the only time someone talked in this thing without saying a swear in it.
Yeah. El Marisa rushed to the left side and drizzled the shrine's living quarters. Right after the sliding doors was opened, both of them gasped with horror. Inside the living room is that little small-ass table to the right of the hall left entrance. To the right of a hollowed table is a familiar cabinet where Amy keeps all damn of her things, along with enough charms, amulets, needles, and anything else she may need for exorcism or punishing whack yokai.
Them whack yokai, yo.
Does it sound any more amusing than it did regularly? Not really. On the wall to the right of the cabinet, a simple chronic scroll with ancient writing, which might just be there as an ornament. To the left of the shrine would be the back. From the deal with the view of the shrine is the kitchen with all its cabinets untouched. Its counter's clean, and the stove shows no signs of being used that morning. On the center of the room, blocking the opening to the room's corridor, is the shocking sight of a translucent dark purple crystal with 3 prongs on its top. And inside this big-ass crystal be a chillin' girl. Reimu Hakuya is up in the center of the crystal with her eyes closed and her hairy-ass legs crossed under her red skirt, as though up in meditation. I ain't talking about chicken and gravy, bitch. Right back up in your motherfucking ass. Bitch has long, dark brown, almost black afro that be adorned by a big-ass ribbon on the back of her head and 2 red tubes that hold her sideburns. You know, tubes.
You know, wait, I want to interrupt. I like the fact that she has hairy ass legs. No one else does.
Though the crystal, her afro was looking raven black, and a tracksuit be looking like a weird tone of lilac. Yo, she wears a red vest over, fuck me, for a white sleeveless shirt, a pair of white detached sleeves, and a long-ass red skirt, which looks like kind of sickening lilac all up in the crystal. Yo, she has her arms placed on her knees, just holding the gohei on her right hand, aiming it diagonally to the left. Both Ale and Marisa stare up in shock at their player, with their grills and their eyes wide open, unable to believe their eyes. Marisa gulps to set her rapid beating ass back, fucking to her chest. Raises her temple in a hand right where that freaky bitch holds her Caro, the item she uses to unleash her devastation master spark. And with a cold-ass little cracking voice, a big-ass booty to say, "I be breaking her out of there, so peekaboo clear the way, I be coming through for show! Let's say!" Before that thugged out bitch could recite a spell, Ale tackles her to the ground.
Oh my.
Does any of this sound familiar?
Gee, I wonder.
Fucking A.
Fun things happen.
Crashes bout up in an attempt to knock his ass off of yo, but he pens her down, looks her up in the eyes, and trying to sound as calm as possible, the puffed out motherfucker say, "If you do that, Miss Domeless Witch, your ass is most definitely going to bust out a cap in her motherfucking ass."
You know what?
What?
Until he started to talk, just imagine saying, "I'm going to rape you."
Marisa tries with all her might.
I'm going to rape you.
Looks her dead in the eye without emotion and just says it.
Just like, "I'm going to rape you." And then the story just ends there.
I would be thankful.
Yeah.
Alright. Marisa tries with all her mind to push Ale off yo, but his fucking lyrics suddenly reach her. Then that thugged out biatch calms down after gasping, looks to the right up in shame as a big ass booty say, "Yo, you rat." Like, okay, why do these gappy characters always just convince Toho characters to do whatever they want by touching them physically?
Wanna know why?
It is.
Wanna know why? Because everything they said. Because a gappy, whenever they talk, it's always translated into "fuck me."
It basically is. I mean, the guy always makes a chapter about, oh, apparently all the girls are into this guy, or
Into this guy, or he's in all of the pants.
pretty much. It's kind of like the typical anime trope of
Harems.
Yeah,
Harems, except you decided to do it with
harems,
Toho.
but harems and don't want that. It's kind of that trope where it's what is it?
Yeah.
Kind of a love potion trope where the guy does something that makes him attractive to all the girls, but he doesn't want any of it.
That I like that one more than just I'm just a guy. Everyone loves me. But if you don't
Yeah.
mind me, I believe either paraphrasing or quoting Spastic, who I believe helped with a reading of this without the Gizoogle translations. A litmus test to see if this is a fan fiction or an original story. If you can take out the names of Toho characters and give them different names, and you still wouldn't recognize them as the original characters, this is not a fan fiction. This is a story with a self-insert that has nothing to do with the fiction that is based on.
In
Exactly.
fact, if I remember the first chapter of his series, the fan characters get into Gensokyo because they cheated Maribel and Renko out of it.
Wait, what?
That's how they got in.
That's
That's
fucking ridiculous and stupid.
I'd rather read about Maribel and Renko actually getting into Gensokyo. That would be cool.
I want to hear about, like, reverse scapping, because Ispod brought that up once, and I was just like, you know what, that sounds cool.
That
Yeah,
does
that's
sound
what
cool.
I like better, where Toho characters are then put into the real world and see how they react.
You know, I always
Yeah,
imagine.
Ispod.
I always imagine.
Ispod. Oh, you go.
I always imagined what would happen if the border actually broke down. Would that, instead of all yokai being wiped out from the lack of fear, would they go feral, lose sense, and start causing mass paranoia among civilians to get the reason back? I mean, interesting theories that can happen, but
Yeah. Alright, so anyway, without waiting for too long, Ale gets up Marisa and offers his hand up in help after he on his Nikes. Right after standing up, Marisa gasped and asked, "What about Rika, bitch? Bitch might get trapped behind that thing!" Ale realizes he almost forgot about Rika, so he panics and rushes to the wall beside the crystal, shouts, "Rika! Rika, if you're back there, answer me, please!" Marisa stares his ass up in disbelief and Ale palms a hand when Ale looks to her and said, "Hey, I'll be breaking that wall down." Before he makes his crazy ass move, Marisa smacks him in the back of his head as hard as that thugged out biatch can, and feeling various levels of annoyance, her big ass booty say, "And this is where we're ending it, so get ready. Use your gaps, stupid." Why?
cue Porky the Pig. That's all, folks.
And that's the end. Alright, anyway, this story, I'm done. I'm not reading this anymore. I'm
Yeah,
done.
it is pretty crap, isn't it?
Yeah.
I believe that defines stuff you can actually understand what's going on. This is all over the place. Like I said, I am not a writer, but I am an avid reader. And the only reason I'm able to understand what's going on is because I know what Toho is. So I know if it says Marissa there, hey, something's happening.
Oh yeah, and it's especially worse if it's combined with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
No offense to Kingdom Hearts, but I'm sorry, the people who wrote that game kind of wrote themselves into a corner several times.
But
Yeah.
even though they wrote themselves into a corner several times, I still love that game.
I like the game, yeah.
The game's still good.
It's
Yeah, of course.
anywho.
Plus Sephiroth's boss battle. Fuck me.
Fuck me.
Anyway, this was Spell Cards and Keyblades through Gizoogle. I'm Mario Sonic Gamer.
I'm SodaPop727 with a surprise appearance from
Somebody else say their name.
And I'm Mini Witch, I got here about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, surprise appearance from Mini Witch 3. This has been horrible. SodaPop727 out.